Hello Capricorns, how you doing? Welcome to your energy tarot reading here on the Astroflower, going from the 9th to the 15th of December, getting closer to your birthday season. I think it's gonna be a very interesting Christmas for Capricorns. New format really on the Astroflower from now on, because we're bringing out a lot of other videos concerning a lot of other subjects. So you're going to want to be subscribed and click that bell so you get that notification for all of those new videos that are going to be coming out for you. Yes, so a little bit of a new format. We will be going into the elements and how they sort of affect your flowers, and what are the messages that are coming in from the energies that are around you. You can well see these all on the energy update, so you'll know that we're going to be going into water energy, emotional energies, that's the principal side of things. But then we also get this fire and earth connection, which we saw in the energy update with a great message from the earth and a great chakra sequencing. You'll find it linked at the end of this video if you want to watch that. Then in the meantime, let's just bring up your flower and see what's going on for you. Let's just see here. Sorry about that. There we go. Here we go. Let's just see what's going on with your general energy. I get, ta-da! It's almost as if like finally you're allowing yourself to express your true inner being. That's what I get, this feeling here. It's almost as if the light is coming out of you and you're opening up, and it's like you're giving birth to this golden egg sort of scenario in your world around you. And I think it's more prevalent on your relationship side than on your financial side. I think on the financial side, I think you're being very wise and calm and collected about the whole sort of scenario. And it's a real wisdom position to take. 8 of Swords on the general energies that are flowing through you. I think this is you opening up. I think this is you saying adios to things that are holding you back, and being consistent within yourself. There's another aspect of it all. Being consistent within yourself. It is a liberation that you're going through. Let's just see what's going on. Which petals are the real ones that are going to be giving us the information here? And so and there's 2 things here. There's 2 things in this section here. So I think we're going to be looking at this petal here, and how you play into it as well, more than anything else. Your karmic path seems to be very sort of fixed, and no, it is. There you go. It's putting in place a plan. It's allowing you to really bring your plan to the surface, bring you to the surface, being you, sticking to a plan, maybe even traveling. But whatever it is, it's you taking control of your interaction with the emotional life that is around you. On your connection to the universe, or the coincidences and so forth, there seems to be a meeting with someone, and it seems to be you're meeting someone. There may well be romantic side of it all in the future, but at the moment you're meeting someone that's sort of like, it's like a friend. It's not quite like it doesn't feel like sort of like romantically inclined, but I think there's more sort of like a real sort of respect and appreciation with another person basically that is around you. You're learning how to play out your passions, being a little bit more sort of childlike, being sort of relaxed about your environment, most definitely and it's maybe the coincidences here is helping you to learn about what you do and the reactions you get in the world around you, and how much passion you put into certain things and how much return you get. And you get the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, I think there's someone that may be coming to you that you've got a lot of respect within life. And this could be playing beautifully to your elements as well, within your relationship. It's revealing as well that it's like in a relationship that you can really, really count on more than anything else. Let's just have a look at the past there. Past that, you get the marriage cards. This is obviously, it's like you may be with a partner and you've got to a stage now where there's a huge amount of respect between you and that other partner. And it's all of a sudden those two, your plan, this is where you get the Two of Wands coming together with the Four of Wands. It's coming together of your plan and somebody else's plan that is around you. So it could well be a marriage, a relationship, but there's ultimate respect and success that comes into it. A fair exchange. Yeah, I think this is, you're realizing that at the moment, and you're realizing it in the way in which you're meeting the people that are around you, or coincidences that are happening. You almost feel like that, yes, this new person in your life, or this person that's come into your life, you're finally getting to a stage where they've got your back, as it were. Let's just see what's happening in the future self. Future self, you get the happiness, sunshine. Yeah, I think this is where you are moving definitely away about sort of like being a little bit cagey in your relationships or your emotions and so forth, and you're heading towards your happiness. It's almost as if you're kind of going, look, you know what I mean, it can't get any worse, so therefore I'm just going to be happy, blow you. You know what I mean? Let's just see how you apply that in life. You get the Queen of Cups, how you put into place this connection, this respect to go after your happiness. You've got to be joyous about it. There's, no pressure here at all on others and on yourself. No pressure. Own it. Own your future. And enjoy it. That is a real look at that. You get the Emperor and the Queen of Cups. There's, it's at the same time in controlling your physical environment. And I think that's what the fair and respect is about. Someone having your back. That fair and respect there in the Six of Pentacles and the Four of Wands is making you feel like that you have, you're part of something that's greater, that's bigger, that's really solid. And that gives you, that will allow you to relax. So I would engage in the world in a very secure way, but very, very relaxed. It's going to bring a lot of attention, not just to you, but also to maybe to your couple or to the people that are around you. And it's going to make a much more buoyant and vibrant energy within all relationships that are around you. Beautiful energies for you. Beautiful energies. Just apply it. Just apply it. Know that someone, that it could be more than one person, that they've got your back. Let's just see what's going on the financial side. Karmic path seems to be set in place. There's already something that you're working on, that you're working towards. That seems to be pretty straightforward. Your connections to the universe that also is straightforward. There's obviously connections that you will have. So an opportunity for getting a new job or a business, or taking your business to the next stage, or private investment, or you investing in a house and stuff like that. And even your past is also solid. I think this whole section here is almost as like it's pretty clear for you. And, now it's a case of moving on to the future. And then if we go to the future, this is where it really does sort of boom, boom. We get getting like fireworks is going off in the future. It's because the foundation is really solid. And therefore, what's going on and how you interact with this. It's like, if you've ever taken kids to a firework display, obviously you know what's happening. And half of the joy of going to a fireworks display is looking at your kid enjoying the fireworks. And it's almost as if like you're in your future self, because you're really going after this great success. I can only explain it as that major success within your life. And you're almost part of the enjoyment is enjoying the reaction of the people that are around you. So you might be financially in a lot better state in the future. And as you are, it's going to allow you to actually give back to the community that is around you, invest in people, spend money on other people, really invest in things. And I think that's what that part of the future is all about, the application of investing yourself in life. In your karmic path, you get the Four of Swords. Healing from something. This is where you're moving on. And as I said, I think any financial problems you've had in the past, I think you've healed from now. It's your karmic path is you've healed from. You've got this great foundation that is within you. Yes, on your connection to the universe, synchronicities and so forth, you have the judgment card. You have understood what sort of works for you. You're going to your higher calling. This is all within you. It's very clear for you. There's no sort of doubt and what have you. And in the past is something that you've been really working on, really working hard. And I think you realize that because of the amount of work you've put into it, you're due the good results. And in your future self, you get the Five of Swords. Yeah, this is because you're walking away from, and this is where you get you get healing, and that allows you to walk away from something, and that stops you from feeling stuck, as it were. So in the future self, you're really walking away from something that you may have felt like in the past has just been just been a pain in the backside. And it may not be your shortfallings, it's just the shortfallings of the world around you. You get the Seven of Pentacles as well. You've been nurturing this great success within your life. Let's just see if what's the great success. And you get the Five of Pentacles. Look at this. You get the Five of Pentacles, Five of Swords, and you get the Seven of Pentacles. I think this is like where you've, you might have had to sort of do a lot of things that you weren't used to doing. Therefore, it may have, if I was to do, let's just say, plasterer, I'm not brilliant doing plastering and stuff like that. I can do lots of other things, but I can't do that, and that's not my best. But you've had to play on your weaknesses in the past. And I think you're walking away from that because you're nurturing your strength and this great opportunity that's coming into your life. How do you interact that with the world that is around you? Wisdom. And it is this wisdom of sort of, in the past, you might have felt like in a very precarious position in regards to everybody that is around you. And the way people may have treated you might have been sort of kind of going, oh, right, okay. And that wisdom sort of saying to you, don't treat them like they treated you. You don't need to walk on anybody to get your success. And you get the Six of Swords here. So you're actually moving slowly but surely away from that Five of Swords, away from any sort of complications in your life, and you're moving to something that's far greater and much more happier for you. And that's what you should be in, how you should be engaging in life. And on the last card that comes out on the future, on the how you engage with life, you get the Eight of Wands. This is that focal point, concentrating on your success. This is a really important week. It's just coming up to your birthday season. And when your birthday happens, that's when the energy comes back into the cycle of your life. Here you may be trying to shoulder a lot of burden. So you might have invested a lot. You might have had to do a lot of work that maybe not necessarily was your strength, but you've done it. And you might have got a lot of criticism from the world that is around you. But here is now as you're sort of saying, actually, I want to, I want to have my success now, but I'm not going to beat you down because you beat me down when I was not in a good place. It's that sort of thing, a real sort of wisdom about it all. Okay, let's just bring up your sort of elements and your sort of flower, as it were. So here we go. Here, let's just bring up your flower so we can see how the energies around you and what the messages that they're bringing into your life. Now we're looking at water mainly, and for you Capricorn, look at this. You've got no earth inside you. You've actually got a lot of water. Your emotions run deep. And yet I know that when, you can forgive but not forget sort of scenario. And this is the main sort of energies that we're going to be looking into. Obviously, we're looking into this section here, so because you've got this water and fire at the base there, there's no actual earth there, so there is this contribution from the earth energy that's coming through, but we're going to be looking at this direction that needs to be taken, or what the messages that come through this direction here. And in your past self, you have this sort of mutable water that comes in, so being a little bit flexible about it all. You do have this sort of like fire earth connection in the top section. And I think this is where you're reacting to the energy that's flowing around you at this present time. On your financial side, this is where we get from your sort of your past into how you're enacting it. And this is where you get that fixed water, this fixed emotion that comes in from Scorpio. So it's taking a stance about how you engage in the world emotionally once you start getting the success, because you've got that mutable fire that comes in from Sagittarius, which is helping you to sort of play and sort of test the limits with your passions of life, in regards to coming from a foundation of that fixed emotions on that sort of side. So let's just bring your cards back up and see what's going on, see what's connecting between these two here. And it's obviously, as I said earlier on, this is the big foundation, but you've got this future self here, and what you need to do, how you need to position yourself, or how you need to interact with the world around you in order to sort of walk away from sort of complications, walk away from that sort of fixed energy that sort of may have been incarcerating you in certain ways in the past, and walking away from financial sort of complications, I think, more than anything else. And you're walking towards something which is this Eight of Wands, real sort of communication, objectives. You get the Six of Cups. It is about the journey, and I think the journey is getting ready to start. You're just before your birthday season, so it can be a very frustrating part of the year where you're just in the last month before your birthday, just kind of going, I just want to start. But it's the energies here sort of kind of saying, whoa, calm down. Enjoy the emotions. Enjoy the journey. You got the Nine of Wands here. I think there's also sort of building for you as you finally start getting success. If you don't have those healthy boundaries in you, the success will just fall through your fingers like sand, as it were. And being patient, I think this is what the energy is telling you to do, definitely on your financial side. Being patient about the direction in which you are going, and how you, how you engage in the world is really important this week here. And using a lot of your inner wisdom. Let's just see what's going on the financials, on the relationship side. So we've got this section down here, which seems to be quite important because we've got this combination between water that is from yourself, you've got this earth that is from yourself, but you've also got this fire that comes in from Aries around that section there. So what's connecting between the two? You get the Nine of Swords. I think, did we not get the Nine of Swords? No, it's the Eight of Swords. I think you're saying goodbye to any sort of repetitive nightmare in your life. You're taking control of a situation. You're walking away from the Eight of Swords. It's becoming very clear in a connection with another person that is around you that you don't have to worry about them if they've got your back or not. It seems like they do. And you're going to see how this all works really well for you as well as you connect between them, between the dots, as it were. Absolutely beautiful. Let's just see what's going on at the top. You get the Queen of Cups, totally within that sort of energy. This is this mutable fire that comes through. This is what's liberating you. I think you need to allow yourself to really enjoy and expand your energies and expand your experience. You get the Nine of Cups as well. That's going to be replacing that Nine of Swords. A lot of joy to be had and expression in the energies that are around you. And then you get the Seven of Cups as well. Look at that. A lot of cups going on there. Absolutely beautiful. The energy is bringing in you some real sort of progressive stuff more than anything else. Very, very progressive stuff. Once you engage in it, I think that's when you're going to get the most amount of joy out of it. And be happy about this sort of this advancement of you going after your happiness without having to worry about everybody else in the world. There you go, Capricorn. There is a lot of changes going on this channel at the moment. And make sure you've subscribed and click that bell, because when the new videos come out, I've got a funny feeling you're going to want to be watching them. It's going to be great fun. Go and see the energy update as well. There's a great message, and the chakra sequencing helps with manifestations and so forth. I will see you soon. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.